I'm currently laying in bed because I just finished having a conversation with my mother, and I'm in pain, so I'm trying to relieve some of the pain I have. But the conversation with my mother basically went like this: Grandpa's aide didn't show up until 1 o'clock. Supposed to show up at 10. We're totally understanding if they show up at 10:15 or 10:20 because a lot of them take the bus. The bus is sometimes late, all of that, and then sometimes whatever. As long as they stay till 7 when they're supposed to leave and they do their job, we're cool with that. Now, the Monday through Friday aide's pretty good. He does his job, does everything he needs to do, and then blah, 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 blah. All that's good. But he doesn't work Saturday and Sunday because he deserves a day off. So grandma and grandpa are supposed to have another aide. Now, grandma cannot take care of grandpa properly by herself because she's an old lady that had a heart attack like 7 years ago. So obviously we need the home health aide. And then mom was like, yeah. And then after the aide came, apparently after mom left the house, the aide left grandma and grandpa's house to go Mother's Day shopping. Now Mother's Day is tomorrow. So I don't know what's going to happen with that because obviously, like, Mother's Day shopping is important, but Target, Walmart, and all that are open until 10 or later. So you can do that later. You can go to CVS. You can go to what's it called? You can go to Target, Walmart, Rite Aid. Actually, you can't really go to Rite Aid. They're closing all of them in New York. But the people paying for this is a combination of the VA and Medicaid. So the aid is stealing from the government, failing to provide my grandpa proper care, and causing some problems because if the aide doesn't show back up later on tonight, probably around 5, so in about 2 hours, mom and I will have to go to grandma and grandpa's house and change his and feed him, change his diaper, a couple of other sick things, give him his medicine. Now, grandma can do the medicine herself, so grandma will just do that. But grandma usually cooks, and she can sometimes feed him, but sometimes there's a struggle there. Now, grandpa's on hospice. He's got bladder cancer, dementia, and a couple of other issues. And it's just like, come on. Can you please take care of this man? Because he's dying. We don't know when he's going to die. He could die tomorrow. He could die in 6 months. But we'd like him to have a dignified death like what hospice is supposed to do. So we get Monday through Friday a hospice person for an hour who comes and helps, which is really nice. But because we have that regular home health aide, we can't have the like long-term hospice aide. And what I can tell you is that the hospice people are really good. Lots of good things happen with them, but the regular home health aides we've had a lot of problems with. But this is just one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Who decides to show up 3 hours late to their job that's taking care of an old person, not do the job, and then leave without clocking out to go Mother's Day shopping? I need an answer.